Well, welcome back here. Now I got this neat little article I saw, and it has, these days, even with light symptoms, it can only mean. Let me think about this one. Maybe it could be he's thinking about COVID. I'm grade 7. Let's get into this one, and you'll see the fear-mongering at its height that I really thought had disappeared over a year ago. But this guy right here, shit tells me that we haven't disappeared, and it's still in full force because of people like him. Really. He goes, it all began with a scratchy throat and a light cough. I always get that whenever I get a cold. I've been doing that for years. But not according to him. So I did what lots of people do these days. I panicked. I knew I had it. In fact, I felt funny all day. A tiredness I usually feel when I miss an afternoon nap. He gets an afternoon nap? Wonder what he does. If I remembered correctly, being tired was one of the symptoms too. And come to think of it, I thought I smelled funny, like at a deer camp when showers are as common as manners. And a funny smell was a symptom too, I think. I don't ever recall, unless I've got some sort of weird Mandela effect thing going on here, I don't ever recall smelling funny is a symptom of COVID. Now I remember losing your taste, which can also affect your smell. That is a symptom of COVID, yes, but actually smelling funny, maybe you should just take a shower. Being tired, now that cold, flu, I mean just about everything. But he continues, so I went home and straight to the couch where I expected to stay for the next week. I mean, he's already panicking. I assumed I would hit that pillow and sleep right through dinner. A sure sign that the angel of death is peering inside the house through the front window. Think about that. He's already got the Grim Reaper at his door. And all he's got is a scratchy throat and a cough. But a funny thing happened. I didn't nod off. In fact, I was wide awake. Still, I was certain I had it. Even though I'm vaxxed and boosted. They tell you if you're vaxxed and boosted, you're not going to get it severely, so why are you thinking you're at death's door? So I took the home test and followed the strange instructions, counting the number of drops and twists of the swab in my nostril, and then I waited, and waited, and waited. Negative. There has to be 2 lines to the test for it to be positive, and I swore one was very faint. He's looking for it, any possible thing. Maybe I did something wrong, but no, negative. My wife, tired of being annoyed, left the room and went about her business. Yeah, I can understand why, because you are being silly. It was almost disappointing. Not that I want the virus. No, you wanted the virus. But at least it could verify my symptoms. I'm sorry, but there are so many things that can have a scratchy throat and feeling tired and cough. One of them is the common cold. I'm sorry, you see it every year. Everybody gets it. He just wants verification that he's got COVID for some... I'm just flabbergasted by this one. No, that for some reason having COVID will, I don't know, verify something. Sometimes we need verification because verification proves that something is definitely wrong, that a foreign substance has truly infiltrated my body, causing me to feel sick. This was a problem while growing up. Well, let's see, there's common cold, flu, stomach viruses. There's all types of things. Somebody was talking about that in the comments. There's actually comments on this video. I think they had a few other things I can't remember. But I mean, just think about all the things. There's so many viruses and bugs and this and that can do this, and he's going straight to COVID and angel of death. I like this part. When I was a kid, I often got sick, or so I thought. I mean, something bothered me to the point where I wasn't feeling all that great, and it had nothing to do with the fact that I had a huge history test facing me that day. But I didn't have a fever, according to Dr. Mother, who confirmed my body temperature by holding the back of her hand against my forehead. So when they couldn't diagnose my problem, then it only meant one recourse: visit the Lithuanian doctor. I know nothing about medicine, but I assume that when a child feels funny, you don't treat him with an injection of morphine. Huh? Loses me on this one. Now, I'm not saying that's what he did, but every time we visited him, he did the exact same thing. He looked me over, gave me a shot in the arm, and sent us on our way. I immediately got this real funny feeling, probably similar to what hippies in the 60s used to feel, and I went down hard. My dad would lay me on the couch, and hours later I would wake up with an insatiable craving to eat, to create tie-dye t-shirts and listen to the Jefferson Airplane. Yeah. Amazing, whatever symptoms I had were long gone. Unfortunately, no injection would get rid of these annoying symptoms from allergies. But cocktail hour seems to help. Oh, that's another one. No, allergies. I mean, this entire thing just... It's a... Why did you even write this? What were you trying to prove? What were you trying to do? Now that... I mean, the entire thing to me is fear-mongering. Fear, 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 fear. I mean, this right here, this one... Now, the angel of death peering inside the house. No, thought he had it, and all this other type of stuff. I don't know. Just way too much fear-mongering still going on over COVID. Let me know what you think. He's obviously getting paid by the word and doing articles for something so ridiculous. But let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment on YouTube. Come on over to Rumble, and I'll see you next video.